Oh, you're not on this shot now. I'm gonna have to.
Why are we doing this shit?
Why are we doing this shit? We're doing this shit. Why are we doing this shit? I asked Tony that question.
Why are we doing this shit?
Yeah, well, I can't remember what your answer was. It was something like...
It was long-winded, I imagine.
It was long-winded, but there was actually a point to it. I don't remember what. Why are we doing this shit? Why are we doing the TV show, or why are we doing the
You asked me that,
shit?
yeah.
No, I think it's the bigger. I think the bigger one is too big a question. I think let's concentrate on the TV show.
That's the universe. We need to
yeah.
concentrate on planet Earth.
Why are we here? It's too big to answer over a croissant.
Yeah.
So I think let's do why we're doing the TV show. I think it's just an opportunity.
Yes, you wouldn't.
It's
You're never going to get that.
Yeah.
Having not really made a dent in the world with our album sales and listens, it's it's a chance to suddenly get some exposure with a large audience. So,
My answer was, it's just so bizarre, how could we not do it?
That's right, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. It was a bizarre thing. And it is a bizarre thing, and it's something that...
I think there's very little downside to it, other than
Exactly.
a bit of cost of airfares and
Yeah.
And if we
rehearsal
fuck it
time
up
and
and...
stuff.
All that, yeah.
I can't imagine we could fuck up a 2.5 minute
Well,
song,
I think...
given that we will have 3 or 4 goes at it. If
It
we
is
can't get to
possible.
the end of a 2.5 minute song with 4 attempts, then I think we have bigger problems.
I mean, considering we were warming up yesterday and that you're perfectly in tune, so I mean, if that's and if the vocals come over, that's all we need, to be honest. So actually, I wonder, you're being deaf in your right ear. Does that help you tune? Because lots of singers do this to stay in tune.
Because they're trying to block out everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy called from the Action, a guy called Reg King, and he always doing pictures of him live singing like this. Because I think the band were really loud for the time. But does it help you? Oh,
I don't know, because I don't know what
You
it's
never
like
know,
without it.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
what-
know
yeah.
with both ears.
no, it just struck me yesterday.
It's probably a hindrance because you have everything goes into one ear. It's just like
Yeah.
it's a meat grinder. Everything's going into one thing and coming out the other, and you can't. I don't know. Having 2 ears,
Yeah.
can you focus on 2 things? Because I
Ooh.
can't.
That's a good
Obviously,
question.
I can't. Because I've got.
No, I mean, I really suffered badly from that anyway. As I've got older, I'm not really good at distinguishing sounds. If it's a noisy environment,
Yeah.
like this is about my limit with that lawnmower going, or whatever it is in the background.
Yeah.
But if there were a few more noises, then I'd be really struggling.
Yeah.
to
Really?
what you guys are saying, yeah.
That's
Any like kind of pub or nightclub
Yeah.
or restaurant, busy kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
environment.
That's my worst nightmare. A dinner party in a restaurant or something like that.
Yeah.
You've got 15 people all yabbering away,
Yeah.
and all I hear is just a dirge
Yeah. Yeah.
sound. And then
I mean, you're not missing anything. But 4's my limit. A dinner party or something of 4 people around the
Yeah,
table, absolutely delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you increase that, even by 2, definitely by another 4, it's
Yeah.
unbearable. I don't know, the noise, the focus, the level of interest of what people are actually saying, it just seems to. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I mean, there's, you know what binaural is?
Binaural.
Yeah. So it's like a kind of way of. I think a lot of these kind of ASMR whisperers and stuff on YouTube use this kind of thing, and it's like your ears and your brain can work out the proximity and where the sounds are coming from.
You've got 3-dimensional hearing.
Yeah.
I haven't got 3-dimensional
Yeah.
hearing. So if a phone rings
Yeah.
in the house, I'm lost.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck it is.
Really?
Right.
Because I can. You're talking here, you're there, and that lawnmower is
Yeah.
there. I can point at it
Yeah.
probably quite accurately.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Put a blindfold on. I mean, I could. There could be.
Where do you think the lawnmower is?
I do actually think it's over there.
Now that me and Tony are both pointing.
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh no.
But my left side it can pick that up.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Oh yeah, so your left side.
if it was coming from the right side, I couldn't. say whether it's right north or right south or
Right, yeah.
It's
Yeah, because of you've only got one dimension. I just wondered about the singing. I mean, in some ways, as long as you've got the loudest thing, and everything isn't too loud. I mean, an on-stage environment that was massively loud would be useless, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how people in these big stadiums, when they're doing gigs and stuff, how the hell they determine what they're doing, and when and they're pitch perfect, these singers, they can absolutely nail it, and you think, how the hell have they done that? With all that, noise coming from behind them.
I think there's a lot of fakery going on as well.
Auto-tune.
Backing tapes and auto-tune and
depending on the
artist,
artist,
doubling up on the artist.
Dark arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most vocalists are doing something, but it's not the whole story. I think.
I knew because I got that UAD Spark subscription, so they've just released something called Top Line Vocal Processor, which is like a whole vocal chain. And I think I'm going to use it on Star actually, because rather than pick and match of all these plugins that I don't 100% understand, I've just got one that says from this first the first one is tuning.
Okay.
And I decided not to use it because it's not what we're after, and actually there's nothing to fix in terms of tuning.
Yeah. I've never auto-tuned Rob.
No.
Can we have that for the record? Never been auto-tuned.
Never knowingly been
Never
auto-tuned.
knowingly auto-tuned. I don't know what GarageBand is doing in the background.
Yeah. You're lucky because we don't really have the processing power to do it. Effectively.
NASA hasn't got us as far as us yet.
Yeah.
24 hours from now, I think I'm going to be on the toilet.
No, we'll be arriving. You'll be in makeup, sir.
I might well be on the toilet at the same time. Makeup.
Yeah. I remember the first time I did the TV stuff here. I didn't know that.
Was it the same TV station?
Might have been. I'm not sure. I've done it, I think, 3 times maybe. The first time, I think it was TV3. It was a New Year's Eve programme. They're sort of Jools Holland.
Yeah. Hogmanay.
Yeah. But with sort of Catalan celebrities and stuff, none of whom I obviously knew. So I'm just walking around and it looked like a bit of a freak show to me. But then they say, oh yeah, go into makeup. What? And the whole thing was recorded in November as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I knew the Hogmanay gets recorded. It's like a couple of weeks before.
Does it?
No, it's not live.
That's like
illusion shattered.
That's like telling me like Santa doesn't exist. But he's got the count. They've got the countdown and everything. And Vic Reeves is absolutely mullered.
It's
all
fake.
I don't know about the Jools Holland, but this was recorded well in advance.
Rob.
And we had
But
to
no, I'm still. You're gonna have to.
pinch me and wake me up.
I'm sure they're not pretending to be drunk, but they are pretending it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a shocker.
That's our viral moment captured.
Yeah. The thing about Santa, particularly.
Yeah.
You've ruined it for little Johnny.
That was great.
Really nice.
I'm not spoilt for choice of good bakeries here.
They do those little custard tarts over there, you know, the Portuguese things. I never remember what they're called.
There's a restaurant called Vienna. They always have them here.
All right.
I don't remember what they're called either. But that type of cream is very typical in all sorts of cakes, and even a dish on its own called crema catalana, which is basically that.
Right.
It's basically creme brulee
Right.
with burnt sugar on top.
Mm.
It's quite a delight.
Well, my sister just came back from Lisbon. She bought some of those little custard tarts.
All right.
Have you ever had them, Mark? You remember?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Right, we're on to question 2. Now we've covered why we're doing it.